The wait is over. It's game time on WZOT 101.9. This is Rockmart High Football, presented by
the Nathan Dean Agency, Armor Realty, Fast Track Car Wash, John Purser Allstate, 101 Church, Michael Tenney Main Street Realty, Dean Presley Floyd, Pascal Lawn Care Service, Floyd Medical, Brad Graham and Taylor Transport.
All right, we're back here at Rockmart High School. The coin toss is going on, and we'll see who got it.
And the
Looks like
Model Blue
won.
Devil won the toss. They have elected to defer to the second half. I'm sure that means Rockmart will put their offense out on the field first, because Model will no doubt have it to start the second half. Model's got their run-through up. It's another one of them little old bitty signs that tears apart in the middle so that you can zip it back up for next week.
Yeah, I tell you, our cheerleaders outdo themselves week after week with our run-throughs.
And our main captain's out there that for the coin toss. Michael, who you got? I know Payne
I got
Culver.
number 12, Payne Culver, number 52, Jordan Rachel, and number 47, Reed Couch, and then number 10, Mackay Floyd.
So a good group of seniors here tonight being honored for senior night, and hopefully they can finish with a win. If we get a win tonight, it's 2 years in a row that we've gone undefeated in the regular season, and that hadn't happened that anybody can remember in a long, long time here at Rockmart High School. So a lot on the line for this Rockmart High School football team tonight.
So we get to ball first. Well, you know what that means, guys? That means we get to score first.
That's right.
And you know, and one thing, there was a guy that's doing radio for Model. He's up on the roof, and he came down and was talking to us earlier. There's a sign up.
That's pretty profound, guys.
We may never
Says we may never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. It's hard to read, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I had to study on it.
But what I was talking about, the guy from the radio, he came down and he said that Model's defense is pretty good. He said their offense is still lacking, so that probably shows, that Model, they want to put their defense on the field first and try to stop us.
Try to get a stop. They're big kids. Model's always got a good football team last few years, and they're going to put some big kids out there on the field and try to match up against this Rockmart High School Yellow Jacket team. Rockmart comes in tonight in home jerseys, black pants, black shirts, with the black helmets on with a gold B on the side of them. And they got on those, all got on the antique gold undershirts that match the numbers. I think they got those for them before the away game last week. It really looks good. They all look exactly the same. And so that's what your home team looks like tonight. The away team, Model Blue Devils, comes in with the royal blue pants and the white shirts.
I tell you,
it's a whole lot like Duke.
I tell you, let's
hope they play like them.
I tell you, Model, Gordon Central, and our Murchie all look about the same in uniform.
Yeah. So Rockmart will be set to receive as soon as the band gets off the field after lining up to let the team run through. And Rockmart will be running from our left to our right as we look down at the field from the home side. They will be running away from Carlton Farms, if you are familiar with the home stadium. And the Model Blue Devils set to kick off. The ball sitting on the left hash, awaiting the word from the officials that they can kick it off.
One thing one of the players talked about last night, they do a lot of onside kicks too.
Last week that was what they tried. Gordon Central tried that to start the ball game. It did not work. So Javen Watley set to receive. And here's the kick. It's a kick going to be fielded by Juke Boozer at the 12-yard line. He goes to his left. He's got some blocking up midfield up to the 28-yard line where he's tripped up. A pretty good open field tackle by the Blue Devils. Rockmart had kind of a wall set up, but the Blue Devils busted through it. And Juke had to cut it upfield before he was able to get all the way to the edge. Rockmart will start over near the left hash, right at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10, Rockmart to start the game. Javen Watley, the quarterback. Juke Boozer split wide to the right. He's got Mackay Floyd, the senior, standing right beside him as the running back. He's got another receiver split out to the left, and he's going to give it to fake the handoff to Floyd and keep it himself around the right edge. There is a flag on the play, and that's going to come back. That's going to be a holding call at the 29-yard line. This one will come back. Watley ran it all the way down to the 44-yard line before he stepped out of bounds. But I'm afraid Rockmart's pointing at Model, thinking it's against the Blue Devils.
I didn't see the hold.
So the flag was thrown right at the line of scrimmage during the run. And Rockmart's going to take the penalty and add on to the end of the play. A chop block below the waist, and that'll be 15 yards against the Blue Devils.
And we'll take it.
Yes, we will. So somebody went low on one of the blockers, and that will put Rockmart after a long run by Javen Watley to start this game. The speed of the Yellow Jacket quarterback was clearly evident on that play as he ran it out to the 44-yard line. And we'll add on another 15 yards and take it all the way down to the 41-yard line on the Model side of the 50. So already Rockmart across midfield at the 41-yard line on the Model side of the field. But on that first play, Javen Watley got outside and ran away from defenders. Two receivers split to the left. Watley in the shotgun. Waiting for the snap. The Blue Devil defensive lineman jump. But Rockmart stands up, and they're going to change the play at the line of scrimmage. Got two wingbacks in the game. Tight end on the right side. We send a man in motion to the left one. We hand it off to McCullough. He's around the left side, and he gets to the 30. Still running to the 25. He's going to be pushed out of bounds across the 20, near the 20-yard line at the 22. Keyshawn McCullough, the sophomore, with a big run, and that is a first down.
That's a Keyshawn McCullough. Clay Birch Boutique Yellow Jacket first down.
Move the ball to the 22-yard line. A big hole on the left side for the Rockmart offensive line. Between the guard and the tackle, McCullough cut it upfield and then got to the outside and took it to the 22. 1st and 10, Rockmart. Receivers split out on each side, the ball on the left hash. Boozer wide right. C.J. Culver split out to the left. And we're going to give it to Mekhi Floyd coming to the right. And he's hit at the line of scrimmage, breaks a tackle, and gets inside the 20 all the way to the 16-yard line. Good running by number 10 for the Yellow Jackets. The senior wingback carried it 5 yards upfield to the 17-yard line. Rockmart with a 2nd down and 5 here early in the game. 11 minutes left, 11 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first quarter. And Rockmart's already inside the 20-yard line threatening to score. 2nd down and 5. Boozer goes to the left side. Watley going to fake the handoff and roll to his left. Oh, and he overthrew a back out of the backfield. They ran Mekhi Floyd from the left wing back spot just out into the flat on the wide side of the field. And Watley overthrew him. He was open. There was a man coming, but he would have gotten a first down, and it'll be 3rd and 5.
Threw it a little bit behind him, too, on that.
He did. It was a little high and behind him, and Mekhi Floyd could not bring it in. It went off of his fingertips. Jai Pinson, the running back, and Rockmart leans forward on the right side a little too early, and they'll back it up 5 yards. So Rockmart wingback on the right side leaned forward after he had already gotten set just before the ball was snapped, and that's a 5-yard penalty.
That's a Cotton Splinters Marketplace and Christmas shop flag on the play.
Go down tomorrow and visit them. It's open house in Rockmart. There'll be all the merchants in downtown Rockmart. 11 different merchants will be opened up and getting ready for Christmas. Two receivers to the left. Watley drops straight back to pass. He's got Juke Boozer in the middle of the field, and he overthrew him, threw that ball a little high, and it'll be 4th down and 10. Boozer ran a curl to the inside, just a simple route, went downfield about 12 yards and turned around. He was open. There was a safety behind him, but he was open, and the ball was thrown too high for him to pull it in. He got his fingertips on it and knocked it down, but that's about all he could do with that pass.
Looks like we're going for it.
And we are going to go for it. 4th and 10 and the ball at the 22-yard line. Two receivers to the left. Watley in the shotgun. He brings McCullough in motion, and he's going to throw, and now he's going to have to take off and run. He's trying to get to the outside. They're chasing him. He cuts upfield at the last moment along the sideline, and I believe he got a first down. It's going to be close. He was out of bounds near the first down marker. We'll see what the officials say. They don't have to mark.
They got it.
I believe they got it. The officials are looking at it. They may bring the chains out on the field to measure. They would only have to bring it out about 2 feet. They may say he didn't. They're going to measure. They're going to back the kids up and check it. Like I said, it is very close to the sideline. And this is a big play early in this football game. Rockmart thinks they have it, and the Blue Devils think they have it. And Rockmart got the first down.
That's a Clay Birch Boutique Yellow Jacket first down.
Move the chains with 10 minutes and 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Rockmart's quarterback, Javen Watley, dropped back to pass. He was under pressure just a little bit, but there was a big hole on the left side. The man who had rushed the quarterback left a big hole, and he ran through it and then cut to his left to the outside and got to the sideline and got 10 yards and an inch. And so he picked up the first down. The 1st and 10, ball at the 12. They get the ball set on the left hash. We got 2 receivers split out to the right. C.J. Culver's on the outside. Boozer's in the slot. Keyshawn McCullough is in there at a wingback spot, and I believe the other wingback spot is Makai Floyd. 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets. Watley in the shotgun. He brings a man in motion to the right side, and he's going to throw. He's got Boozer in the flat, just a little receiver screen, and he's going to be inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. Short pickup of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6. That's a well-thrown ball. He just Juke Boozer just turned around and caught the pass at the line of scrimmage and then picked up 4 yards.
One thing that's good to see, we can move it on this bunch.
Yeah, the play clock on the end of the field that Rockmart is looking at is not working. Only the game clock. The play clock on the opposite end of the field is working. Boozer to the right, C.J. Culver to the left. Watley, he's going to give it to Makai Floyd, who cuts upfield from the running back spot, got inside the 5 down to about the 3-yard line, and he's going to be about a yard short of the first down. He picked up 5 yards, maybe 2 yards short. He picked up 5. And he needed 6. It'll be 3rd down and 1 or 2 yards to go. They haven't spotted it yet. They may spot it closer to the 5. They spot it on the 4, and it'll be 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
I think he's got to get to the 2.
He does to get a first down. It's 3rd down. This is probably 4-down territory here early in the game. No score yet. Rockmart threatening. Watley going to give it to Jai Pinson, who cuts upfield, and he's balled up at the line of scrimmage. I don't think he got it. He got about a half a yard, and that's all. It's going to be 4th and 1. 4th and 1. And we'll see what they're going to do. Rockmart's players are wanting to go for it, that's for sure. And the play clock is running, and Coach has got a decision to make here. He could kick a field goal. This is from about the spot where we would kick an extra point. It's 4th and 1. This is the second 4th down play of this drive. Watley in the shotgun, and the Blue Devils jump off sides, and no flag is thrown. They got back, I guess, didn't make contact, and Coach Parsons is going to take a timeout and make sure he's got the right play called. We'll take a timeout as well. No score here, 8 minutes and 23 seconds in the first quarter. It's a 4th and 1 situation.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever, and some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car. Turns out it's my car, though. But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Contact Mary Miller at 1340 Chattahoochee Drive in Rockmart.
Silver Comet Furniture, your one-stop shop for all your furniture and bedding needs. We carry brands such as Ashley, Catnapper, Liberty, and Jameson Mattress Company. That's Silver Comet Furniture, 678-685-4320, 2000 Cedartown Highway in Fish Creek.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here for a big 4th down play in this football game with 8 minutes and 23 seconds on the clock in the first quarter. No score. Rockmart has driven it inside the 5. And they have a 4th down and 1 yard to go. And Watley is going to line up in the shotgun. We brought 2 tight ends in the game. The receivers are up close to the tight ends. We bring Keyshawn and McCullough in motion to the left side. and it looks like there's a little confusion. Watley in the shotgun, takes a snap and runs to the left. He's going to go for the corner. Will he race his way to the end zone? He does. He was tackled around the headgear, no flag, but he got inside the end zone. Doesn't matter. Rockmart scores, making it 6-0. They lined it up on the right side, and there was a lot of room between the ball and the sideline on the left side, and Watley raced the defense to the sideline and got across, got the first down, and more scored with 8:16 in the first quarter. Rockmart leads 6-0. That's a McNabb Tire Yellow Jacket touchdown, and we'll attempt the extra point. Payne Culver to hold. There's the snap. It's a good snap. It's a good hold, and the kick is up, and it's line drive through there. And Rockmart leads now 7-0, getting a score on the opening drive. Let's take a quick break.
Lewis Motor Company, guaranteed credit approval while you wait. That is what you get at Lewis Motor Company in Rockmart. Being the oldest car dealership in Rockmart, they know what quality used cars and customer service means. Go by Lewis Motor Company and see their updated inventory at 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart. Don't forget to ask them about their guaranteed credit approval while you wait.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, we're back here where the Jackets started out on our own 28, and after 11 plays, we had Javen Watley, a 2-yard touchdown run on 4th down and 2 for the Jackets, and scored, put 6 on the board, and then Cooper Janzatich extra point to make it 7-0 here with 8:16 left in the first quarter on the Culver Exterminating High School scoreboard.
Janzatich to kick. He gets his foot into it. It'll be a high kick fielded right at the 5-yard line. The model ball carrier brings it straight up the field, and he's tripped up at the 25-yard line. And the tackle made by a young man who just got up off the field, number 25, I believe.
That's right.
I can't read his number very well. These
20.
may be new jerseys.
That's Travis Brown for the Yellow Jackets.
The numbers are a little more bubbly. You can't see them as plain as you could the jerseys we were wearing at the beginning of the season. Model Blue Devils will start out in the I formation with the quarterback under center with 2 tight ends and a receiver split wide to the right. You don't see this formation very often in high school anymore. The quarterback up under center. Power I with 2 tight ends. He changes the play at the line of scrimmage, points at the safety, and now gets set and gets the ball, hands it off to the fullback. And Reed Couch tackles him at the 26-yard line, but not before he picked up 5 yards. And that was the quick handoff to the fullback, and that's what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to catch us with a little crease and just pick up 3, 4, 5 yards at the time and be satisfied with that. And we'll have to stop that. They've got some big offensive linemen. Number 75, the center, is certainly a hoss, and they'll try to run by him all night. Same formation, power I, quarterback under center. Again, he points at the safety, and he hands the ball off to the tailback, who gets upfield near the 30-yard line, and it'll be a 3rd and 1. The running back that time for Model was number 3, Joseph Wallace.
Tackle made there by number 47 for the Yellow Jackets, Reed Couch.
Our Culver Exterminating High School scoreboard update got Pepperell up 7-0 over Chattooga. Cass and Paulding counties tied at 7. Bremen, Heard County's up 6-0 over Bremen.
And Model crossed the 30 and got just enough for a first down. They moved the chains, and they're going to stay in that formation with 2 tight ends. And they're going to pitch it this time to the outside to Wallace, the tailback, who's across the 40, 45, and we can't catch him. He's across midfield and finally down at the 37-yard line. And they showed some quickness there. And the tight end cracked back and got the outside linebacker and opened up a hole. They executed the toss sweep to perfection, just the old-style toss sweep. The fullback led the way around the right side. The tight end had cracked back and blocked the outside linebacker, and then the fullback picked up the corner. They're going to run the same play again. He dropped the ball. And Rockmart has recovered. He pitched it to the tailback, who had already cut up field. It hit him in the gut and bounced off of his knee into the hands of a Rockmart defender. Big break for the Yellow Jackets at the 31-yard line. I tell you, that is a big turnover.
Huge break.
And that was just a Poor job by the tailback to catch the toss sweep, trying to run the same play again. It looked like he took his eyes off the ball to turn up field a little too quick. And
he had some pressure coming at him over there on that side, too.
He did. We had sniffed it out. And so Rockmart with a first down here at the 31-yard line, their own 31, with 2 receivers to the right. Watley in the shotgun. He's going to run it himself. He goes upfield. He kind of stumbled at the line of scrimmage. And even though he wasn't brought to the ground, they blow the whistle dead, the play dead, and it'll be second down and 10. No gain. Watley stumbled as he got to the line of scrimmage, and it made it easy for the Blue Devils to stop him right there. It'll be second and 10. Same formation, 2 receivers to the right, looking over to the sideline to get the play from the coach. 20 seconds on the play clock. They got plenty of time. Makai Floyd to the left wing, Keyshawn McCullough the right. 2 receivers to the right. He brings Floyd in motion to the right side. He's looking to throw. He's got a man open. That was Keyshawn McCullough, and he overthrew him. McCullough running right down the middle of the field. He released off the line of scrimmage from the wingback spot on the right side, ran straight downfield. He was open between the safeties.
If he would have caught that, they'd have never caught him.
Yeah, it was just a little too high. That's been a problem tonight for our quarterback. He's thrown the ball. He's just a little off target with his throws, a little high on several of his throws. And he's in the shotgun. It's a big third down and 10 yards to go. 2 receivers to the right. He's looking to throw again. He's got a man open running down the middle of the field. He's going to get Juke Boozer right in his hands. Touchdown, Juke Boozer. That's 69 yards for a score. That ball was perfectly thrown right up in. I thought he threw it too high. It fell right down in his arms. He was running full speed, caught it at the 20-yard line, and nobody was going to catch him. He had 2 steps on 2 defenders when he caught the pass, and he didn't have to break stride. That was a perfectly thrown ball by Javen Watley, 69-yard pass. Rockmart leads 13-0 with 6 minutes left in the first quarter. And Janicic to attempt the extra point. This one is up. This one is good. And Rockmart has a 14-point lead over the Model Blue Devils. That's another McNabb tire. Yellow Jacket touchdown here halfway through the first quarter. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Is your thermostat breaking your wallet each month? The reason could be your home is not adequately insulated. Have the experts at TNT Insulation help put money back in your pocket. Call Tim Montgomery today at 770-684-1887 to schedule an inspection. TNT Insulation can handle all your insulation needs, and they specialize in spray foam insulation.
Termites, wasps, ants, roaches. Do these words bring fear to you? If so, put an end to these fears by calling Harrelson Termite and Pest Control. Being the largest pest control company in Polk County, they can rid you of your fear of these words and bring a smile to your face. Call today at 770-684-1488 to schedule an appointment.
And now more exciting Rockmart Yellow Jackets football on 101.9 Hometown Radio.
All right, we're back here where the Jackets gone up 14-0 over the Model Blue Devils on a 69-yard touchdown pass from Javen Watley to Juke Boozer.
Rockmart taking advantage of a turnover, and in 3 plays scored. 69-yard pass. This kick bounces on the ground all the way to the 10, and Rockmart bottles him up at the 21-yard line, 22-yard line, and that is a good job of coverage by the kick coverage team.
That's number 25 for the Yellow Jackets on that tackle, Travis Brown. That's the second tackle he's made on the kick coverage.
All right, Model from exactly the same spot they started last time at the 21-yard line, 22-yard line, 1 more yard upfield. First and 10 Blue Devils with 5:59 left in the first quarter. Rockmart leading 14-0. It's going to be the same toss sweep to the right side, and he's not going to get much. He got to the line of scrimmage, and he may have got a half a yard. I don't believe he got anything. Rockmart was through the line of scrimmage when he caught the pitch, and he cut up field and got back to the line of scrimmage. Who made that tackle, Michael?
I couldn't tell. I'm trying to get it, but
there was a host of
Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, a host of Yellow Jackets. The Rockmart defensive line whipped the Blue Devil line that time, got through there, and the running back, the tailback, not able to get to the corner. They're going to line up in the same formation, I formation, with the with a receiver right side, power set, and the quarterback's going to keep it. Try to catch us off guard with a quarterback sneak, and he gained about 1.5 yards, maybe 2. It'll be 3rd down and a long 8 yards to go. So trying to catch us off guard, just try to follow that big center and create a hole, and he's running against a man that's pretty stout in number 52, Jordan Rachel, and not able to get much yardage out of a quarterback sneak. On a 2nd and 10, now it's 3rd and 8. Blue Devils taking all the time they can before they snap the ball. Quarterback walks up under center, I formation, power I, 2 tight ends. He's going to fake the handoff and roll to his left, and he's going to be hit. And I tell you, that is a good job by the Rockmart outside linebacker coming up and forcing the quarterback. He didn't bite on the fake. He faked the handoff to the right and tried to run a naked bootleg out to his left. And Rockmart's outside linebacker was there to force him back inside. And Rockmart stopped him after a 1-yard gain. It's 4th and 7, and the Blue Devils will have to punt. And there's the snap, and we come after it. He got it off. It's a low kick, but not kicked very far down the field. We're going to let it roll dead at the 45-yard line, and Rockmart will have their 3rd offensive possession, leading 14-0 with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. We'll be right back after this quick break.
Get your bronze on. Visit Totally Bronze Tanning Salon at 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart to get that beautiful bronze look. Totally Bronze Tanning Salon has a very clean and cool facility with a safe, well-lit parking area. For a quick tan, they have sunless spray tanning. Call them today at 770-684-3003 for an appointment or go by 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart.
It was Dalvin Milholland, number 27, at the cornerback position, who actually stepped across the line and forced the quarterback back up inside. Rockmart's got it 1st and 10 after a short punt at their own 45-yard line. Watley going to give it to a wingback coming around the right side. There's a flag. That's Mekhi Floyd, and he's down at the 46-yard line.
And then thrown in the area of holding back there, looks like.
That was a Cotton Splinters Marketplace and Christmas shop flag on the play.
And there's going to be holding from the chop block against the Yellow Jackets. And this one will be marked off from the line of scrimmage. And so Rockmart will have a big 1st down here, 1st down and a long way to go. But leading 14-0, taking advantage of a turnover. Long 69-yard pass by Javen Watley. On their first drive, they overcame 2 4th down plays, converted 2 4th down plays to get into the end zone.
I got Culver Exterminating High School scoreboard update. Carrollton Hiram tied up at 7. Kell up 14-0 over Woodland.
And here it's 1st and 25. The ball at the 30-yard line on the Rockmart side of the field. They've got to go to the 45. On the Blue Devil side of the field. Watley in the shotgun. Juke Boozer to his right. Split wide. Jai Pinson, the running back. He's going to give it to Pinson, who cuts up field through the line of scrimmage and got about 2 yards. He didn't try to get to the edge. He turned it up behind the guard and picked up short yardage. We might have tried to catch him off guard there a little bit, thinking we might try to get out on the edge on a long 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and 24 yards to go now for the Yellow Jackets. Ball at the 31. We've got a long way to go to get a 1st down here in 2 plays.
You want them long passes again.
Yeah. Watley in the shotgun. He's got Boozer split to the right, and he's going to drop back to pass. He's got some time, but now he's under pressure, gets away, rolls to his right, and throws it to Boozer. Looking for the field. There is a flag on the play. The defender for the Blue Devils ran down the field, put his hands in the air, never looked back for the ball, face guarding the receiver because he knew he was beaten.
He had another guy that just kind of wrapped him up and tackled him.
Yeah, the approach that time was to
he looked kind of crazy running down.
It's got to be interference. You got to bring it down here. The approach, it'll be a 15-yard penalty against the Blue Devils. And that's the unfortunate thing in high school. On a 2nd down and 24, we're going to have a 2nd and 9 now. He saved a touchdown. It's kind of a smart play. He was beaten. He just put his hands up in the receiver's face, and the other defender tackled him before the ball got there. Second down and 9. 2 receivers to the right. We bring Boozer off the field and replace him with one of the, I think that's McCullough split out here with C.J. Culver on the right side. They're stacked up, and there's only one man covering them. Watley, he's going to run it to his right. Cuts upfield, crosses midfield to the 40, and he's cut down, upended actually at the 43-yard line. First down, Rockmart.
That's Clayburt's Boutique Yellow Jacket first down.
Watley landed on his head as he was tackled trying to jump over the defender.
That was a good run by Watley to convert that.
First down, Rockmart at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 on the Blue Devil side of the 50. We send Boozer wide to the right, C.J. Culver to the left. The ball's on the left hash. Watley going to give it to Mekhi Floyd coming around the right side, picks up a big block, turns it back upfield at the 35, and he's tackled after a 9-yard gain. He got a good block downfield about 5 yards to able him to get a little more yardage, and it'll be 2nd down and 2, maybe 1. Might be even close to a first down. They're going to spot the ball at the 32-yard line, 33-yard line. It's 2nd down and 1 yard to go. Watley in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, and he's going to drop straight back to pass. He's got plenty of blocking. He dumps it off to Mekhi Floyd in the right flat, who's across the 25, picked up another first down.
Another Clayburt's Boutique Yellow Jacket first down.
Move the change. Mekhi Floyd was his outlet on that play. He was under pressure and just turned and smartly dumped it off to his wing back out in the right flat.
Yeah, Mekhi doing a good job staying at home there, just waiting on Javen if he needed him.
Yeah, he just rolled out in the flat on the right side and waited there in case his quarterback got in a situation where he needed to dump it off, and that was the case. 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets at the 22. We send McCullough in motion to the left and hand it to him. He bounces it outside, and there is a flag on the play. Not sure what the flag is, but maybe in the area of holding. It is holding against the Yellow Jackets. That's the 2nd penalty on this drive. It'll be marked off from the 25-yard line, and that'll make it first down and about 23 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets. Keyshawn McCullough was the ball carrier, and he barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
We got a minute 41 left in this first quarter. Jackets up 14-0 here against the Model Blue Devils.
It is holding against the Yellow Jackets. It's been all Rockmart in this football game. And you talked about before the game started, Michael, that we wanted to get off to a quick start, and we certainly have. First quarter not yet over, leading 14-0. 2 receivers left side. Watley in the shotgun. He takes the snap. It's a low snap, rolls between his legs. He's going to have to run it. Coming around to the right, he gets outside to the 30, and he's down to the 26-yard line before they run him out of bounds. He may have run out at about the 27, picked up about 5 yards, maybe 6 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down and 14 yards to go, we'll say. That was a busted play all the way because the snap rolled back to the quarterback. Our center normally does a pretty dadgum good job. They run it from the shotgun, and I don't remember a bad snap all year, really. And that one rolled back to him. Watley in the shotgun. Receiver out on each side, up close to the tight ends, though. Watley takes a snap, and he dropped this snap and looks back. He's under pressure, and he's going to have to roll to his left, and he does roll and throw the ball to the back of the end zone. C.J. Culver running across the back of the end zone, caught the pass, got up in the air, and made the catch. What a throw and catch on that play. Another McNabb Tire touchdown. C.J. Culver was the receiver on the right side, ran to the back of the end zone, ran all the way across the field, running right in front of the end line in the back, far back of the end zone. Watley rolled to his left, stepped back, could have run it, stepped back and threw just a strike into the back of the end zone over 2 defenders, and C.J. Culver went up and came down with a kick, with the catch. The extra point kick is no good, but with 1:21 Rockmart has just scored again, making it 20-0 here late in the first quarter. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Discover better banking with Century Bank of Georgia. We are dedicated to building strong, long-term relationships with our clients. Invested in our communities, we proudly support numerous local businesses, schools, and nonprofit organizations. Century Bank of Georgia. We want to be your bank. Contact or visit us today.
Hey, Jacket Nation. Coach Parson here, head football coach of the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. Set the standard.
All right, Jackets on a 9-play drive. Topped it off with a 27-yard touchdown pass from Javen Watley to C.J. Culver. Extra point was missed, put the Jackets up 20-0 here with 1 minute and 21 seconds left in the first quarter.
Janjic kicks it deep,
Good
and there is a flag. They blow this one dead. I don't believe they ever started it. Offsides, there is a flag. And
that's a Cotton Splinters.
flag
Marketplace
on the play.
Christmas shop flag on the play. He's sitting up here with us, so he's going.
I didn't see the flag until you said it.
So they'll back it up 5 yards. Somebody was offsides on the Rockmart kick coverage team. I tell you that last score. We're getting ready for the John Purser All-State kickoff. How about that, Mark? That last score, you got to credit the offensive line. What a job by blocking. The ball, Watley dropped. It was another low snap. It was in his hands, but it squirted out of his hands. He had to pick it up off the ground. And he had a guy back there on him, but his lineman got back there and picked up a good block. This kick's going to be fielded at the 18-yard line. They bring it right up the field, and he's wrapped up at the 30-yard line. About a 12-yard return, but a good job of coverage by the Rockmart coverage team.
That's number 27 on the tackle. That's Dalvin Milholland.
I tell you, and going back to that play we scored on, Javen had the whole left side of the field wide open to run in if he had chose to run it.
But he did not choose to run it. He stopped and found C.J. Culver running down the back of the end zone. There were two defenders in front of him. He put it in the perfect spot where only Culver could catch it. Yep. That's as good a throw as you'll see at any level. Model in the shot, in the quarterback right up under center. They're in the I formation. He ran into his fullback and handed it to his tailback, and that was disastrous. They hit him at the line of scrimmage. The quarterback turned, and the fullback must have went to the wrong. He went to the right side, and he should have come to the left. And the quarterback ran into him. He finally got the ball handed off to his tailback, but Rockmart was all over him. It'll be second down and 10 yards to go.
Tackle was made there by number 55 for the Jackets, Sherman Davis.
Model changes quarterbacks. I think that's Jabari Burge in there at quarterback number 7. He's in the shotgun. They're going to try to throw the ball. They got 3 receivers in the ball game, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. They look to the sideline. 2 seconds on the play clock. Model going to have to take a timeout with 27 seconds left in the first quarter to avoid a penalty. It'll be 2nd and 10 when we come back. Rockmart leading 20-0 with 27 seconds left in the first quarter.
Do you or your loved ones suffer from asthma or allergies? Before starting your next paint project, head over to Buy Low Building Supply True Value for Easy Care Ultra Premium Interior Paint. We are excited to announce that it's now certified asthma and allergy friendly by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America. This Easy Care paint is available in 1,200 colors. Pick up a few gallons today at Buy Low Building Supply True Value in Rockmart.
Hey, Jacket Nation. Coach Parson here, head football coach of the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. Set the standard.
All right, we're back here with 27 seconds left in the first quarter, and Model called a timeout. I've got a Culver Exterminating High School scoreboard update. Got Pepperell up 13-0 over Chattooga. Paulding County up 14-7 over Cass. Cartersville and Troup County is tied up at 7. So North Murray's up 3-0 over Sonoraville.
And Rockmart with a 20-point advantage here late in the first quarter. And the Blue Devils bringing another quarterback. And he's familiar to some of the Rockmart fans, Jabari Burge. He goes up under center, number 7, big tall kid. He takes a snap, hands it off to a tailback who's hit at the line of scrimmage, no gain. Number 30 for the Yellow Jackets made the tackle. I think that's Lanier McCrary. He got in there and cut down number 3, the ball carrier, Joseph Wallace, the ball carrier for the Blue Devils. Two receivers to the right for Model in a big 3rd and 10 situation at their own 30-yard line. Two receivers to the right, and the quarter is going to end. The first quarter will end with the Rockmart leading 20-0. It's been a good first quarter for the Yellow Jackets. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the start of the second.
Kick downtime off the job site. Join the BF Goodrich Tradesman Support Program and get a discount on a set of 4 BF Goodrich All-Terrain TAKO2 tires, a 30-day satisfaction guarantee, and a roadside and worksite assistance program. See dealer for details.
We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete service is available. Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
What kind of cake will they serve at your retirement party? Chocolate? Red velvet? Because whether you plan to retire in 15 years or 50, a State Farm agent can help you take charge of your retirement and help make it seem like, well, a piece of cake.
Sherman Ross State Farm Insurance, here to help and serve you. Call them today at 770-684-3500.
Hello, Jacket Nation. I'm Chris Miller.
And I'm Steve Miller.
And we are Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory. Our family has been part of Rockmart since 1954, and we have been serving you at the funeral home since 1981. We are proud supporters of our community and Rockmart High School athletics. From our family to yours, go Jackets. Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home and Crematory, Rockmart's only locally owned and operated hometown funeral home.
All right, here at the beginning of the second quarter, coming out with a 3rd down and 10, the Blue Devils. Quarterback's in the shotgun with a receiver wide to the right. He moves his running back up, sitting right beside him, and he fakes a handoff, and he's going to throw, and he throws it behind. His intended target was the tight end, running a drag route across the field about 5 yards downfield. He was well covered by the safety, Payne Culver. And Model's going to have to punt it away.
Quarterback's under pressure by number 55, Big Sherman Davis out there.
I was about to say he really didn't have much to do with that ball.
Yeah,
Jackets had him kind of covered up.
Yeah, he threw it behind his tight end. The tight end was lined up on the left side. He ran about a 5-yard end pattern and crossed the field, and Burge was trying to hit him, but it was thrown behind him. The Blue Devil punter gets away the punt. It's fielded by Javen Watley back at the 35-yard line. They got a wall. He's to the 40, and he's down at the 43-yard line. Good job of return by Watley. Good job by not letting that one get over his head. He had to back up a step or two to catch that ball. And Rockmart has great field possession yet again. The ball at the 45-yard line.
I believe it's going to be 44.
44-yard line on the Blue Devil side of the field. They'll set it down right on the 44 here early in the second quarter, already leading 20-0. The only blemish in the game is a missed extra point. Two receivers split wide to the right and one to the left. The slot receiver on the right side is the tight end, Reed Couch. Juke Boozers to the left. C.J. Culver, who just caught a great touchdown pass, is outside on the right side. Watley, he's going to give it to Makai Floyd. He bounces it outside on the left side, crosses the midfield, and he's down at the right at midfield, they say. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
That was number 6 on the carry, Keyshawn McCullough.
Keyshawn McCullough, the sophomore wingback, getting a lot of playing time here late in the season. He was lined up in the wingback spot on the right side, just took that buck sweep around the left side. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, same formation. Watley in the shotgun on a 2nd down and 4. Going to drop back to pass. He's got time, and now he's under pressure, going to have to roll to his right, and he's going to finally get it off to a receiver on the right side, and there's a flag on the play after a completion at the 42-yard line.
That was a Cotton Splinters Marketplace and Christmas shop flag on the play.
Maybe holding or something. It was thrown by the referee who was watching the backside of the play. The flag's laying back at the 48-yard line. If they step off a 10-yarder from there, that'll be tough. It was a completed pass. It would have been a 1st down.
I tell you, Watley under a lot of pressure there, but he done a good job scrambling, getting away.
The defensive end, ineligible receiver downfield. I tell you, that play took so long. One of those linemen got too far downfield, And so they'll back it up 5 yards back to the 45-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 9 yards to go. The defensive end for the Blue Devils is a pretty good athlete, and he got in there and applied pressure to the Rockmart quarterback. And we're going to line up in the same formation. Culver wide right, Reed Couch in the slot right side, Juke Boozer to the left. Ball at the 45. Watley drops back to pass, and he's going to run it. He steps to the outside. There's another flag and another flag, and the ball's in the air, and Rockmart did not cover it, and it is a fumble, and the Blue Devils recovered it. Rockmart's coaches think he was down, but the ball was knocked up in the air, and they'll spot it at the 35-yard line, and that'll be Blue Devil ball. We'll wait and see what the flags are. Maybe one of them was against the Blue Devils.
That was a slow-moving play, the whole thing.
Maybe one of those penalties was against Model, and they'll be offsetting. One of them looked like it's certainly in the area of holding.
Yeah, I think we had a holding in the backfield.
Yeah, but then there was another penalty thrown in the middle of the field at a different time.
I think there's 3.
That was a Cotton Splinters Marketplace and Christmas shop flag on the play while they're deciding.
There's 3 yellow handkerchiefs on the field. 10 minutes and 52 seconds left here in the second quarter. Rockmart leading 20-0. Ball, we'll see what they say about it. They still talking.
Go down and see Michael at the Cotton Splinters Marketplace and Christmas shop. They're having open house down there tomorrow and
so it was holding against Rockmart and a personal foul face mask against the Blue Devils. And so those are offsetting penalties. And the ball will be placed down at the 45-yard line, and we'll redo 2nd down. So we got our wish that one of those Cotton Splinter flag on the play went against the Blue Devils. It did. It'll be 2nd down and 9. And you're right. What you said, that was a slow developing play. It was a designed quarterback run all the way. But it was looked like a slow developing play. 2nd down and 9. Watley in the shotgun. Drops straight back to pass. They run a stunt. He got the pass off, and his receiver dropped the ball. Intended receiver was his tight end. He turned around right at the 10-yard marker, right at the 1st down marker, and he should have made the catch. It was right in his hands.
Was that ball tipped?
That ball, I think, was tipped.
It was tipped at the line of scrimmage, but the ball was in the hands of the tight end, and he couldn't hang on. It was floating a little bit on him, and he was trying to catch a knuckleball. It's 3rd and 9. And they ran a stunt with one of their linebackers and got in there on us. They're going to do it again. Watley in set to throw. He's got Boozer at the 45. He just steps out of bounds and picked up a 1st down.
I tell you, that's a Clay Boots Boutique Yellow Jacket 1st down. I tell you, they keep putting double coverage over here on Juke. He's got 2 guys on him every time he turns around.
Watley threw it to his outside shoulder. He ran a little out pattern right against the sideline. Watley threw it to his outside shoulder, 10 yards downfield. He needed 9 yards. They moved the chains, moved it across midfield to the 44. That was a good throw by Javen Watley. That was a smart play by the junior quarterback. 2 receivers to the right. Watley going to give it to a running back coming around the left side. That's McCullough. There's another flag and another flag. And we'll see what they are. I tell you, we've had a lot of penalties tonight. And Coach Parson is frustrated by it.
That's a Cotton Splinters Marketplace and Christmas shop flag on the play.
Holding against the Yellow Jackets. And Coach is talking to the official. He doesn't like it. The official shrugs his shoulders. What do you want me to do about it is kind of what he was saying. But Coach Parson's letting him know he doesn't like it. They'll mark this one off from the 44, and it'll be 1st down and 20 yards to go, maybe 21 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets. A lot of penalties here in the last 5 minutes or so of the ball game. Rockmart leading 20-0. They can't run off any clock because the play keeps getting stopped with all the penalties.
Need to throw it deep for a touchdown.
1st and 21. 2 receivers to the right. Watley in the shotgun. He's got 2 wing backs and a tight end on the left side. He's going to drop back to pass. He's under pressure. Got rid of it. Hit C.J. Culver. Receiver screen out on the right side, and there is another flag on the play.
That's got to be on Model.
Got to be. It was thrown right at the point where the tackle was made.
Yeah, that was a good clean catch by Culver there.
And we're going to have to keep a running back in to help block. And they're going to say it's holding again against Rockmart.
God, that was thrown after he caught the ball.
That's another cotton splinters flag on the play.
I mean, after he was almost down.
Yeah, as the tackle was being made. It's a holding against Rockmart. And the players, coaches, fans, all a little frustrated by all the penalties. And they will mark it all the way back at the 41-yard line. It'll be first down and too many for me to count, about 24, 25 yards to go.
I ain't seeing the holding there that he keeps calling.
And I tell you, one of those inside linebackers is stunning late on every play and putting pressure on the quarterback, and he did that time. Watley to throw, rolls to his left. He's got C.J. Culver out on that side, and he threw it short, bounced it to him. It's almost like that ball slipped out of his hand. It's a cold night down there, and your hands will get dry on a cold night. And Watley, not a real big kid, and the ball just slipped out of his hands. Second down and 24 yards to go.
I tell you, it's finally what we call football weather. Good and cool outside.
Ball on the right hash. Two receivers to the left on the wide side of the field. Boozer's in the slot. C.J. Culver's out wide. Second down, 24. Watley going to look to throw. Looks to his right. He hits a back out of the backfield. Mekhi Floyd. He gets across the 50. He's tackled at the 48. No flag. It'll be third down and 13 yards to go. Mekhi Floyd just came out of the backfield, and he was the intended receiver. Watley never looked off of him.
We need a big conversion here.
Picked up about 11 yards. But it's still third and 13 yards to go. Ball at the 48-yard line, 47-yard line on the model side of the 50. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Watley to throw again. He's got plenty of time. Good job by the offensive line. He lets it go for Boozer, who comes back for the pass, and it's intercepted at the goal line. He's running it across the 10, 20. Will we tackle him? He's going to be forced out of bounds, hit late, but no flag. There is a flag. The official saw it at the 38-yard line, and one of our linemen came over and hit him late after he had already gotten out of bounds. And that ball was thrown up for grabs. Boozer was trying to come back for the pass, and it fell into the hands of a model defender right at the goal line, and he returned that thing all the way to the 40-yard line.
That's a Cotton Splinters Marketplace flag on the play.
Boozer went to the ground, had him by the shoe, and he finally pulled away from it. It is a block in the back is the penalty. They did not throw one for the late hit.
That's surprising because he was out of bounds.
I think he had already thrown the penalty for the block in the back, and he just didn't see the late hit. And so the ball is at the 33-yard line, and that'll back it up 15 yards, or 10 yards, I guess. It won't be 15 from the 34, and that'll take it back to the 24-yard line. And that was an ugly series for the Yellow Jackets, a lot of penalties. But as good as a punt, throw the pass to the goal line, and kind of a 50-50 ball. It was thrown a little bit too far to the inside. Boozer tried to go back to get it, and one of the model safeties picked it off. Blue Devils quarterback up under center. They're in the I formation. Birds, the quarterback, rolls to his right, looking to throw, throws it downfield. He's got a man, and it's broken up by the good play by the cornerback, number 26 or number 28.
Dedrick Gibson.
We'll get a number on him here in just a moment. Perfectly played. He looked up at the last moment, turned his head, and got a hand in there and broke up the pass. Pretty good pass. Gibson, number 26 for the Yellow Jackets, broke up that pass. Second down and 10, a well-thrown ball by Birds, the quarterback for the Blue Devils.
I tell you, Reed Couch was giving Birds all he wanted, though. He had him under pressure.
And Blue Devils bring in another quarterback. This is the kid who started the game. He's going to walk up under center. They get the lineup in the I formation, power I formation. And they got two. They got a man that jumped off sides. Rockmart pointed at him, and that'll back it up 5 yards, I hope.
That's another Cotton Splinters Marketplace and Christmas Shop flag on the play.
And it's second down and 15 yards to go. They back it up. Sam Silver is the quarterback now. Silver. You don't hear that name very often for the Blue Devils here. Junior. He walks up under center. They're in the I formation, 2 tight ends. They toss sweep to the left side. The running for the tailback is cut down at the 21-yard line, and it'll be 3rd down, 2nd down, and about 13 yards to go. Tailback caught the pitch, tried to go to his right. Rockmart was all over it. The Model offense has struggled tonight. It's 3rd and 13. They've got to get it to the 34-yard line. The ball is sitting back on the 21. Model changes up the formation, sends a man off the field late. Same formation, I formation. Now they bring him back. They're going to have to hurry to get the play off. 6 seconds. The man coming on doesn't know the play. 3 seconds. They're going to have to take a timeout, and they do take a timeout before the ball is snapped. And so with 8 minutes and 33 seconds left in the second quarter, Rockmart leading 20-0. We'll take a quick break ourselves.
Hello, I'm Melton Moss. Freeman Harris Funeral Home has been serving the funeral needs of our friends in Rockmart and surrounding area since 1942. Today, we remain committed to provide caring professional service while creating memories that honor the lives of those we love. Freeman Harris Funeral Home, 770-684-6551.
Lewis Motor Company, guaranteed credit approval while you wait. That is what you get at Lewis Motor Company in Rockmart. Being the oldest car dealership in Rockmart, they know what quality used cars and customer service means. Go by Lewis Motor Company and see their updated inventory at 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart. Don't forget to ask them about their guaranteed credit approval while you wait.
Hey, Jacket Nation. Coach Parson here, head football coach of the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. Set the standard.
All right, we're back here with 8:33 left in this first half. Culver Exterminating High School scoreboard. Jackets are up 20-0. Got Bremen up 7-6 over Heard County. Got Troup County up 14-7 over Cartersville. Carrollton up 14-7 over Hiram.
And this is a big 3rd down for the Blue Devils. They're going to send 2 receivers to the right, 3rd and 13.
It's going to be a big stop for the Yellow Jackets.
Here, not quite halfway through the second quarter yet. Rockmart leading 20-0. The Blue Devils in the I formation. Silver, the quarterback, walks up under center. Looks around, points at the inside linebacker, takes a snap, rolls, drops straight back to pass. He hits a receiver running a slant off the right side, and he picks up a 1st down. That is a well-executed play. That is the best play of the night for the Blue Devils. Took the ball to the 37-yard line.
That's the second 1st down of the night for Model.
Tackle was made there by number 26 for the Jackets, Dedrick Gibson.
I called it a slant. He probably ran about 6 yards downfield before he cut upfield, sort of a short, skinny post. And they caught it and picked up about 14 yards, and they needed 13. Ball at the 37, 2 receivers wide to the right. Quarterback up under center, going to hand it off to his tailback, who's trying to go right, and he doesn't get much. And I tell you, one of those big offensive linemen's trying to block a safety and rolled over him, and the safety's going to come off the field a little shaken up on that play.
Tackle was made there by number 27 for the Jackets, Dalvin Milholland.
Somebody needs to put a helmet on that big center coming downfield, picking on a safety like that. I formation, 1 receiver wide to the left, ball on the right hash, 2nd and 9. Blue Devil quarterback, and they dropped it. Tried to hand it off to his tailback, and they dropped the ball. Rockmart players say they have it.
They got it.
They got it.
Number 54 fell straight on it.
They were trying to run a counter, and
Middlebrooks.
The tailback never had the ball in his hands. And during that break, we talked about it. Their offense just doesn't look like it's in sync here on the last regular season game of the year. And the second fumble on the exchange, 1 on a pitch, 1 on a handoff. Rockmart's quarterback, Watley, leads his team onto the field. He sends C.J. Culver wide right, Boozer to the left side. He's going to take the snap. He's going to give it to Keyshawn McCullough, who comes to the left, 30, 25, 20. He's going to roll, lower his head, and go out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Good job of running by the sophomore. Move the chains. That's a first down.
That's another Clay Birch Boutique Yellow Jacket first down.
I think they were expecting a pass. The corners, the safeties are all dropping back in coverage.
I was too, David, to be honest with you.
Keyshawn McCullough took the speed sweep around the left side, picked up a first down, took it all the way to the 11. Watley takes a snap. He's going to give it to Mekhi Floyd going right. He's across the 5, keeps running. Touchdown, Mekhi Floyd, 11-yard run. No flag on the play with 7 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Rockmart takes a commanding 26-0 lead.
Mekhi Floyd just did a great job following his blockers to the end zone.
Yeah, he had a big hole on the right side between the tight end and the tackle, and he took it 11 yards for a score. Janzetic to attempt the extra point. He did not convert the last attempt. He's 2 for 3 so far on the night. There's a snap, good kick, and that one is through there. I said it was a good kick. It was barely over the crossbar, but Rockmart leads 27-0. With 7 minutes and 7 seconds left in the second quarter. We'll be right back after this break.
At Family Savings Credit Union, we understand how important your time is. So we make managing your money fast, easy, and convenient. Need a loan? Just fill out an online application during halftime and get back to the game without missing a minute of action. Go to FamilySavingsCU.com, call, or stop by any Family Savings Credit Union location to get started today.
Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Hey Rockmart, Jake Bailey here, your jacket ball boy on Friday nights, and I take my job very serious, just like my dad and his crew over at Days Pre-Owned Supercenter right across from RHS. Everybody wins at Days. Tell them Jake Bailey sent you.
Hey Jacket Nation, Coach Parson here, head football coach of the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. Set the standard.
All right, we're back here. Jackets up 27-0.
Getting ready for this John Purser All-State kickoff. On that touchdown, C.J. Culver, the wide receiver, made a good block to allow Mekhi Floyd to get into the end zone about 5 yards away from the line of scrimmage. This kick is fielded at the 13-yard line. They're going to bring it up the middle of the field, and he cuts to the right. He's across the 40. He's to the 40, and he's going to be wrestled out of bounds by a Rockmart defender. That's number 21 for the Yellow Jackets, but not after the ball carriers cross midfield. And the ball's down at the 46-yard line.
It's pushed out of bounds there by number 21, Patrick Gardner, for the Jackets.
There was a big hole on the right side for the Blue Devils, and the ball carrier saw it, went straight upfield, and made a good return, took it across the 45. He's at the 44-yard line, 1st and 10 Blue Devils. Silver, the quarterback for the Blue Devils, walks up under center and sends 2 receivers to the right. He's got a single back in the backfield standing back behind him. He brings a man in motion to the right side, and he toss sweep this time with a little bit of success. We're going to tackle him at the 40. The tackle made by number 24 for the Yellow Jackets. I think that's Logan Burge. He
number
made
24.
the hit. Daquan Banks is the tackler, and it's 2nd down and 7. 3-yard gain for the Blue Devil running back. Joseph Wallace took the toss sweep to the right side. They set it up a little differently that time, tried to get some blocking out of their receivers. They send those receivers to the wide side of the field, this time to the left. Silver walks up under center. Wingback steps back, comes in motion to the left side, stops right behind his quarterback. Quarterback tries to run a sneak. He picked up 3 yards, and it'll be 3rd down and 3.
Tackle
3rd and 3.
Tackle made there by number 55 for the Yellow Jackets, Sherman Davis.
Rockmart leading 27-0 with a little bit less than 6 minutes left in the second quarter. We had a good first quarter. The second quarter had a drive. It got a little sloppy on us. We've thrown an interception. Should have scored on that play. 2 receivers to the left. It could be a lot worse than 27-0. 2 receivers left. Blue Devil quarterback going to fake the handoff, play action pass. He's going to be under pressure, and he is thrown down behind the line of scrimmage by number 54 for the Yellow Jackets.
think that's number 50.
Yeah, Jamal Thompson, number 50 on the sack there, on the tackle.
That's a good job by the Jacket defensive line. That is a drop for a loss. Berkeley Mays dropped for a loss. It brings up a 4th down and 8 yards to go, and the Blue Devils are forced to punt the ball at their own 43. Would they fake it? 4th and 8. From the looks of the punter, I don't know that they would. They snap the ball. The punter going to get his foot into it. High, short kick. Watley tells everybody to get away from it, and he's going to pick it up to keep it from rolling to the end zone anymore. He's to the 10, to the 15, and he's going to be tackled at the 19-yard line. That ball hit the ground, took 2 bounces, and they're going to throw a flag. They throw a flag at the 31. A lot of penalties tonight in this ball game.
There's a Cotton Splinters Marketplace and Christmas Shop flag on the play.
All right, we'll see what this penalty is. The Blue Devils stepping away. Officials pointing at Rockmart. Probably in the area of holding. Personal foul against the Yellow Jackets. We didn't see what the infraction was, but a personal foul with 4 minutes and 39 seconds. That'll be half the distance to the goal from the 20-yard line. That'll take it back to the 10. So Rockmart will have to go 90 yards with 4 minutes and 39 seconds left in the quarter to put more points on the board. It'll be 1st and 10 Yellow Jackets at the 10-yard line. I believe the officials are still walking. He's going to stop right there. They're slow tonight, too, in this cold weather. 4 minutes and 39 seconds.
You'd think it'd be quicker wanting to get out of here.
Yeah. You'd think they'd leave those flags in their pockets, but they haven't. Let's score here so we can have a running clock in the second half. Receivers split wide on each side. Watley in the shotgun. It's Boozer to the left, Culver to the right, and as soon as the chain gang gets down there, they'll be ready. I don't know where they were. They were way down at the other end of the field. And they finally get it set, and the officials will wind the play clock and get this thing started. Maybe. Chain gang struggling a little bit there.
Come on, guys.
All right, Watley in the shotgun, gets his team set finally. See what the play is. He got a man in motion. He's going to drop back to pass. He throws it short to Juke Boozer. He had an outside linebacker coming in on a delayed stunt right in his face, and he skipped the ball to his receiver. And, again, not a well-thrown pass. He struggled a little bit throwing the ball tonight. You've had better success throwing it deep. Send Boozer straight down the field. 2nd down and 10. The ball at the 10-yard line. Same formation. Makai Floyd left side at the wing-back spot. McCullough right side at the wing-back spot. We're going to give it to Makai Floyd going to the right. He's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, and he picked up 2 yards, and it'll be a long 3rd and 8. Makai Floyd lined up in the left wing-back spot, took the speed sweep around the right side. It'll be 3rd and 8. Buck sweep, they call it. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the second quarter. Rockmart with a long 3rd down, leading 27-0. 3rd and 8. Watley waiting on the snap. He's going to take the handoff and keep it himself. Comes to his left. He's under pressure immediately. He's going to be dropped for a loss of a yard, and it'll be 4th and 9. Nothing happening there on that play for the Rockmart offense. That was the wrong play call for whatever Model had drawn up defensively. He ran right into the arms of an outside linebacker, number 17, for the Blue Devils. Antone Williams was there waiting on him. So with 3 minutes and 31 seconds, Rockmart forced to punt. Cooper Janzetic will be standing about a yard deep in his own end zone on a 4th and 9. Watley is the up man. Would we snap it to him and fake it? We snap it to Janzetic. He gets the punt off. It's going to bounce at the 40-yard line, roll to the 45, all the way to the 49 before it rolls out of bounds. Pretty good job of punting by Janzetic to get it near midfield out to the 49-yard line. We'll keep it right here with 3 minutes and 8 seconds left here in the half. Rockmart leading 27-0.
Be sure to stay tuned at the halftime. for the Nathan Dean Agency halftime show. Brian and all of them will be giving you the updates from scores going on around the region tonight. And as we start to wind this thing down and everybody kind of gets set on what slot they're going to be playing in.
1st and 10, Blue Devils with a new quarterback. Birds, the quarterback. They're in the I formation. He's going to pitch it to his tailback, who tries to cut up field and picks up 3 yards. He saw a hole, and he picked up 3 yards. Pretty good job of running by that young man. And they got one of their running backs comes up a little gimpy, not the ball carrier. Blue Devils find themselves down 27-0 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half. Taking a long time to get the play called. They've already used 2 of their timeouts. Quarterback in the shotgun this time with a running back standing right beside him to his right. Snapped over his head, and he's going to try to – they did get it off. He dumped it off a pass to his running back who was standing right beside him, but we tackle him. It's a big drop for a loss. That one would have been better if the running back had just dropped the pass. It's going to be 3rd down and about 15 yards to go. They'd have been better off to let that one fall incomplete.
That's a big Berkeley Mays drop for a loss.
3rd and 15. The quarterback was under pressure. His blocking running back was standing there, and he got it off to him. All of that was created by a high snap.
You know, the coach talked about they were going to try to run as much time off the clock, but you would think 27 points down, they'd try to speed it up.
Their quarterback in the shotgun calls for the snap. He's going to give it to the tailback who's hit behind the scrimmage. He loses another yard, another drop for a loss.
That's number 55 on the tackle for the Yellow Jackets, Sherman Davis.
Rockmart takes a timeout with 1 minute and 33 seconds on the clock, leading 27-0, forcing Model to punt. We'll be right back for that punt. Rockmart's going to try to score again.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever, and some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car. Turns out it's my car, though. But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Contact Mary Miller at 1340 Chattahoochee Drive in Rockmart.
Hey, Jacket Nation. Coach Parson here, head football coach of the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. Set the standard.
All right, we're back here. 1 minute, 33 seconds left. High school, Culver Exterminating High School scoreboard got Jackets up 27-0. Be sure to stay tuned at halftime. We'll be sending it back to the station for the Nathan Dean Agency halftime show, and Brian will be giving you the rundown on all the scores around the region tonight. Still trying to get a score from over in Cedartown, so as soon as we hear that, we'll relay that to you.
On a 4th and 15 yards to go, the ball at the 45-yard line on the Model side of the field. The Blue Devils forced to punt yet again. We got Watley back deep to receive at the 30. High snap, but the punter gets it off. High punt. Fair catch call for at the 26. And Rockmart will have the ball right there with 1 minute and 27 seconds left in the first half. And we may get to see a 2-minute offense here. We haven't seen that much this season.
I'd like to see us stick one in the end zone right here at the half.
27-0. We've already had a 69-yard touchdown pass. Let's see a 74-yard touchdown pass here. The ball at the 26 with 1 minute 27 left in the first half. And the Rockmart offense comes out on the field, led by their quarterback, Javen Watley. We got Boozer in the slot on the right side. C.J. Culver wide on the right side. Reed Couch, the tight end, is over on the left. He's going to take the snap, drop back to pass. He's got plenty of time. He hits a Boozer running an out pattern to the right from out of the slot formation. He caught the pass about 8 yards downfield and went out of bounds right there. And it'll be 2nd down and 2. And it stops the clock with 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the half. Well thrown ball to the outside. Boozer, the slot receiver, caught it and went out of bounds to stop the clock. 2nd and 2, Rockmart, the ball at the 34. Same formation, but our receivers are on the left side this time. Boozer in the slot, Culver outside. Watley going to give it to a running back coming around the left, and he's upfield. It got to the 35, got 1 yard before they tackled him, and we're going to let the clock run. 1:08. They're going to finally get the ball set down at the 35. We're trying to hurry. 1:03. Leading 27-0, 2nd and 2. 3rd and 2 it'll be. 3rd and 1. Rockmart needs to hurry. 50 seconds left. Watley going to give it to Makai Floyd going right, and he cuts upfield. He's to the 45. Finally, they tackle him. First down, moves the chains.
At the Clay Birch Boutique, Yellow Jacket first down. I tell you, Makai just becoming a stronger runner each game he plays.
42 seconds left. They move the chains. They hold the clock till the chains get set. Rockmart ready. They snap the ball and roll to the left. Throw it outside to Culver, and he cuts back inside, crosses midfield, gets to the 47. He could have turned to his left, but that ball was thrown to his inside. He had no choice. 28 seconds on the clock. They move the chains, spot the ball at the 48, and we're going to clock it right there. Stop the clock with 21 seconds. We do have 1 timeout left. 2nd down and 4. A little odd play calling there, running the ball that far away with so little time left. 21 seconds left. Ball at the 44, and there is a flag on the play. Don't know what that flag is for. Dead ball, flag on the play. We'll wait and see what it is. The official standing in the middle of the Blue Devil defense threw a flag. It's either an illegal substitution on the Yellow Jackets or somebody on the Model side said something to him. Not sure what it is. We'll see. And there is an illegal substitution against the Blue Devils. So they had too many men out there at once coming out of the huddle, defensive huddle, and that'll move it up 5 yards, and that'll be another first down. Should be a first down for the Yellow Jackets. That's a Clay Birch Boutique first down. Move the chains. The ball will be spotted. They don't know where to spot the ball.
And the Jackets will take all those yards they want to give us.
Well, it was on the 47, so.
21 seconds. The ball was at the 47. The chain moved. And they'll mark it off 5 yards from there.
Should be the 42.
And they'll move it 15 yards. I don't know what the penalty was. I thought it was an illegal substitution. I don't know what the penalty was. It must have been on the sideline.
It was something. Get 15 yards out of the deal.
15 yards against the Blue Devils. Ball moves to the 33 with 21 seconds left in the first half. And they start the play clock. Rockmart will snap it. The quarterback drops back to pass. Watley going to run. He comes to the left, get out of bounds, 30-yard line. He picked up 3 yards. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Ball at the 29. 14 seconds. We can get 2 more. We got 1 more timeout. If we throw it quick to the outside. The ball at the 29. We could get in field goal range. 2 receivers to the right. One of them is the tight end. 1 receiver to the left. Watley going to look to throw. He looks to his left, looking downfield. He's going to throw it for Juke Boozer in the back of the end zone, and it's knocked down. There were 3 men covering him. 7 seconds. That play took half of that 14 seconds. We'll have to hurry. This could be the last play. We could run one and then call a timeout. We're going to send C.J. Culver wide to the right, Juke Boozer wide left. Reed Couch is lined up in the slot on the right side. Watley needs to move the ball downfield about 12 yards to have a chance for a field goal here, I believe. Watley to throw. He's got Boozer at the 25. He steps out of bounds right there with 4 seconds. That play took 3 seconds off the clock. 25-yard line, and Janjic is going to come in. They're going to let him attempt a field goal here. Ball is spotted on the left hash. There's 4 seconds left in the half. Payne Culver to hold. Nope, that's Watley. Watley, the holder. Payne Culver was injured on a play earlier. Watley to hold. The ball will be spotted at the 31-yard line. And Rockmart going to take a timeout.
No, Model's
going to take a timeout. I tell you, I'd fake that thing with Watley as a quarterback.
And that might be what they were thinking, but you're right. Payne, he got injured, but he's up on the sideline.
Yeah, he's standing on the sideline with his helmet off. He came off holding his side after a block by the center earlier in the game when he shouldn't have even been blocking way downfield. Big, huge center for the Blue Devils. Rolled over on the Jacket safety, and he's typically the holder. But Watley was in there to hold, and the Blue Devils may have seen that and didn't like what they saw. So they're going to talk about it and make sure that Rockmart doesn't try to fake it on them.
What is this, a 40-yard?
It'll be a 41-yard field goal. The ball is across the 30. It's sitting just between the 30 and the 31. It would be officially a 41-yard attempt. Ball on the left hash. All right, Jackets, let's go here. There's the snap, good hold. That kick is going to be way short. It bounces inside the end zone, and it looked like he got his toe right up under the end of the ball and kicked it straight up in the air. Rockmart will go into the halftime leading 27-0 over the Blue Devils.
And yeah, it was a big first half for the Jackets. We started strong. That's what we've talked about, that we needed to come out here and do, and that's something that, I think we were fired up for this game and came out, put 20 points on it the first quarter. The second quarter scored once, but it was a big first half, and everything that I've heard about Model, I have not seen tonight.
Yeah, and I'd like to see Rockmart's offense come out and play the third quarter and play a little cleaner than what we saw in the second quarter. We only scored once in the second quarter. It was sloppy.
Yeah, it was penalties. We've had that one drive. We probably had at least 6 penalties on that one drive.
Did you get the yardage on what we lost on that mark by chance?
Let's see. We started on our own 44. Now it went back and forth so much it was hard to keep up.
But it was all Rockmart first half, but just a little bit of sloppiness there. But
Hey, 2 more quarters of football, and Rockmart will wrap up first place in the region, leading 27-0 against the Blue Devils. And that's a good spot to be in, but we got to come out, and like I say, I like to see them play the offense the whole third quarter.
Start the third quarter like we started the first quarter.
And see what they can do here. Leading 27-0 going into halftime. Pretty good spot.
And we're going to try to get a word from Coach Parson tonight and get what his thought is of the first half. I know he's going to probably talk about those penalties a little bit, but that is something that we need to clean up. But you're listening to Rockmart High School football. Jackets up 27-0. Now we're going to send it back to the station for the Nathan Dean Agency halftime show.
You've been listening to exclusive coverage of Rockmart High School Yellow Jacket football on WZOT 101.9 Hometown Radio. Presented by
the Nathan Dean Agency, Armor Realty, Fast Track Car Wash, John Purser Allstate, 101 Church, Michael Tenney Main Street Realty, Dean Presley Flooring, Haskell Lawn Care Service, Floyd Medical, Brad Graham and Taylor Transport.
The wait is over. It's game time on WZOT 101.9. This is Rockmart High Football, presented by
the Nathan Dean Agency, Armor Realty, Fast Track Car Wash, John Purser Allstate, 101 Church, Michael Tenney Main Street Realty, Dean Presley Flooring, Haskell Lawn Care Service, Floyd Medical, Brad Graham and Taylor Transport.
All right, we're back here at Rockmart High School where the Jackets are up 27-0 here over the Model Blue Devils. We got Michael down there. He's waiting on the coach to come out. The Jackets have just now came out of the locker room, and so as soon as we get him down there with the coach, we will send it to him and let him see what the coach has to say that first half. Jackets just a few minutes away here from, if we can hold on to this, be region champs and back-to-back perfect 10-0 seasons, and heading into the playoffs next week. First round of the playoffs, sitting at the number 1 spot, and we'll probably be playing the number 4 seed, and I'm not exactly sure what region that's in, but more than likely it's probably going to be Lamar County. It's that region that Lamar County, Bremen, Hurd, all of them are in. So we'll see. But Michael, the coach is usually the last one out of the locker room. So Michael, it takes him a little while to get him. Mary comes down there, I think, now. So if he can catch him.
Jackets leading 27-0 coming into the second half, and we will be kicking. Excuse me. We will be kicking off to the Blue Devils because they won the toss, and so they deferred to the second half, and the Rockmart put their offense out first and scored first on a good opening drive. But the Blue Devils will have the ball to start this third quarter.
I tell you, the Jackets, they came out, and we had talked about they needed to come out strong, and they did, racking up 20 points that first quarter. But the second quarter got a little sloppy, a lot of penalties on that one drive, and these referees are penalty happy tonight. They're throwing flags right and left, and so maybe this third quarter we can come out, have a good clean quarter, and put up some more points, and put the nail in the coffin tonight.
Yeah, and one of the coaches out talking to one of the officials about, it looks like he's going through the motions of a play, talking with him and trying to explain to him it's not holding if he's doing it. That's what it looks like he's doing out there at least. All
right, let's see. I got Michael down there, so let's see what we got from the coach.
Daniel, Coach Bill Parsons, Coach. Jackets up 27-0, last ball game of the season at home, regular season ball game. Talk to us about the first half.
Yeah, we started off fast. We had some big plays, big pass plays down the field. Defensively created 2 turnovers for us. We had some self-inflicted wounds, penalties. They felt like wounds where we're backed up behind the sticks. We got to correct those, but keep playing fast, keep the hammer down, all gas, no brakes.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, there you go, and that's, I agree with him. Keep the foot on the pedal.
All gas, no brakes. Opening kickoff here in the third quarter. It's going to be received by the Blue Devils at the 15. He brings it up the field. He's hit at the 25. Finally going to be wrestled down at the 35. Strangled a little bit there.
David, you go at the
wrestle down at the 35-yard line. It's cold out there. I sit out there listening to the band. Got to get my lips warmed up.
Model starts on their own 35-yard line. So,
35-yard line for the Blue Devils, moving from our left to our right to start this third quarter. They're on left hash. Quarterback right up under center. Receiver split wide to the left. He's going to pitch it coming right. They're going to gain about 6 yards.
Found a little hole there.
to cut this heat down in here.
Oh, come on now. All right, so it's that brings up 2nd down and 4 for Model. Am I going to have to take over?
You might have to take over. It is warm in this press box, and I'm not complaining, but it's choked me up.
We'll open up the windows if we need to.
One receiver wide to the left. Model quarterback walks up under center, takes a snap, pitch to his left, and the ball carrier goes down. He caught the ball up high over his head, tried to turn upfield. Tackle made by number 54.
No, I think that was number 27, Dalvin Milholland, got to him
Milholland got to him first. Number 54, Tay Middlebrooks, was in there as well. It's 3rd and 5, the ball right at the 40-yard line. Ball right at the 30. It's 3rd and 5 on the opening possession for the right at the 40. 3rd and 5. They're in the I formation. Quarterback under center. Going to hand it off to his tailback this time, who breaks through the first wave. He gets down to the 43, I believe is where they're going to say he stops. It's 4th and 2. Team Model just about has to go for it. They spot it at the 43, 4th and 2. This is a big play to start the third quarter. They're going to have to go for it at their own 43-yard line. They send a man on the field late.
Down 27-0, you know.
They send in a bigger tailback.
And they take a lot of time.
They do. 15 seconds on the play clock. Now they bring another man on. I don't remember but one going off. They brought two on. And they're going to have to take a timeout with 4 seconds on the play clock. Their quarterback walks over toward the sideline, and they do take a timeout with a 4th and 2 coming up here with 9:51 seconds left in the third quarter.
We got on the Culver Exterminating High School scoreboard, I know Brian brought you a lot of scores back there at halftime. Haralson County up 22-7 over Murray County. Looks like Pepperell's going to take that number 2 spot in 7AA. They're up 26-6 over Chattooga. Cartersville and Troup County tied up at 21. The last thing I had from Cedartown, Chapel Hill was up 7-6 over Cedartown in the half.
It's a tight scoring game.
Yeah, and that's that game where if Cedartown wins, they're in the playoffs. If they lose by less than 7 points, they're in the playoffs.
And what's the score?
7-6.
They're in right now.
Yeah.
27-0 here is here early in the third quarter. Third quarter just got started. This is a big play, 4th and 2. They're going to line up with 3 running backs, quarterback up under center, 2 tight ends. And they're going to look to the sideline and change the play. Rockmart stays in the same defensive set. Quarterback going to hand it off to his tailback who's hit behind the line of scrimmage. He cuts through the line of scrimmage and gets the first down and many more. He got in there, followed his blockers. Big offensive lineman blocking downfield. He picked up 7 yards, took it to the 50-yard line.
He was hit behind the line of scrimmage. He should have been brought down back there.
Big guy. They were kind of riding on him there for a minute.
He is. If I were them, I'd have been running him all night. The tailback that started this game's a little bitty kid. And they do leave him in the game. Number 35 for the Blue Devils was the ball carrier that time. Tyler Gamble, senior. Plays linebacker, middle linebacker, and they got him in there at tailback now. They line up in the I formation. They can't get set. 2 receivers to the right.
6
Quarterback
seconds on the
drops
clock.
back in the shotgun. 4 seconds on the play clock. They snap it directly to the running back, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage. And that was Gamble, the same ball carrier. They tried to run a little wildcat on us there. Ball is right at midfield. It'll be 2nd down and 10. He gained no yardage. We were ready for that.
Tackled there by a host of Yellow Jackets.
2nd and 10. The nose of the ball is right at the 50. The quarterback, Silver, the quarterback is his name. He looks to the sideline for the play. Finally gets the play from the sideline. Sends 2 receivers wide to the right. He's in the shotgun. They're in the pistol set. 1 back. They snap it directly to the back again. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to break through and get all the way, crosses the line of scrimmage, and picked up 3 yards. There's a fumble. Rockmart's got it, coming back the other way with it.
I believe it is a fumble because I saw the ref throw his marker down.
Yeah, we got an injured player in that melee.
Did they drop that ball or they strip it?
I believe they stripped it
I
away from
think
him.
so,
Patrick
too.
Gardner came up with the ball, and we got an injured player down on the field.
I tell you, Reed Couch grabbed him first.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this break.
Here's a real tweet from a real Chick-fil-A guest. Meredith writes, "Am I the only person who didn't know Chick-fil-A had mac and cheese? Holy game changer." The secret's out now, Meredith. Is there anything you think the world should know about our mac and cheese?
What I really like about the mac and cheese is the oven toasted, golden brown, cheesy top layer. It's savory, and it makes you feel really good.
That does sound amazing. Thanks, Meredith. Try the mac and cheese yourself at your local Chick-fil-A. Real Chick-fil-A guests paid for their testimonial.
A-Plus Storage Solution is your local Weepers Portable Building and R&B Metal Structures dealer in Rockmart. They also sell dog kennels and a variety of trailers, including dump trailers. Get your portable building faster at A-Plus Storage Solutions. They are located just a half mile south of Rockmart High School on Highway 113. Stop by and see Jim or call them at 678-883-2006.
Is your thermostat breaking your wallet each month? The reason could be your home is not adequately insulated. Have the experts at TNT Insulation help put money back in your pocket. Call Tim Montgomery today at 770-684-1887 to schedule an inspection. TNT Insulation can handle all your insulation needs, and they specialize in spray foam insulation.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
The injured Jacket was number 1, Jai Pinson, but he gets up and walks off on his own power, and that's good to see. It'll be first down, Yellow Jackets. They'll bring their offensive unit out on the field. Ball is at the 49-yard line. We believe Patrick Gardner, number 21, is the man who recovered the fumble. Either a fumble or a strip, we couldn't tell. The ball carrier was in the pile, and Rockmart came up with the ball. First and 10, Yellow Jackets. Watley in the shotgun. Takes a snap, going to give it to Mekhi Floyd, going to the right. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, a hard hit. And I tell you, it's Model safety come up after the whistle with a hard lick, and the Blue Devils getting a little chippy, I'll just say it. It's second down and 9. That was a late hit, and no flag was thrown. Second down and 9. They'll sit 2 receivers to the left. C.J. Culver wide, Juke Boozer in the slot, Watley in the shotgun. Leading 27-0 with 7 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock in the third quarter. We throw a little pass out here to Boozer, who gets across the 40 and steps out of bounds at the 38. That's a first down.
That's a Clay Birch Boutique Yellow Jacket first down.
And I tell you, a little bit of a funny look by the cornerback for the Blue Devils. He was intent on running over the blocker and never tried to tackle the man with the ball.
I was going to say, I tell you, Culver did a good job, making that block. I mean, he sacrificed it, but it got us some extra yards.
The corner ran over the other receiver rather than trying to tackle the ball carrier. First and 10, Yellow Jackets at the 37. Watley going to drop back to pass again. He's looking to throw, got time. He hits Boozer at the 5 and just off of his fingertips.
That's Culver there.
That's Culver. That ball was just off of just a little out of reach. He was running kind of a post pattern down the left side, and there's a flag on the play.
He had his guy beat too.
That ball was well thrown. It went off of his hands. He dove for it, and he might not have had to. Maybe an illegal receiver downfield. They backed it up 5 yards. It'll be first down and 15 yards to go. Again, there was a lot of time there. Watley had to throw the ball, and that might have caused some of those linemen to get downfield on him. 2 receivers to the right this time. The ball on the left hash. Watley in the shotgun. He's going to run to the left. He's got some blocking over there. He's going to be hit at the 37. And he goes out of bounds. And it'll be second down and 12 yards to go. And again, Blue Devils a little chippy. Came up and made a hit against the quarterback.
Trying to do some late hitting and stuff.
Right on the sideline. Watley trying to go out of bounds, and the corner comes up to make a hard lick. Quarterback in the shotgun. Receiver wide to the right, 1 to the left. He's going to send Mekhi Floyd in motion, drops back to pass under pressure, and that one was almost intercepted. He had to get rid of it a little before he wanted to, and that ball is incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 11. He threw that one, and the defender stepped in front of it, trying to run a little curl pattern out to the receiver on the left side, short side of the field. It's 3rd and 11. 2 receivers to the right. One of them was a tight end in the slot. Picked up a block, and he hit the tight end at the 25, 20, and he's tackled at the 16-yard line. That's Reed Couch, the big tight end, making his first reception of the night. Ran downfield, turned inside, and caught the pass. Moved the chains.
That was another Clay Birch Boutique Yellow Jacket first down. Yeah,
Rockmart
we'll take those
threatening
chains.
to score. The ball at the 16-yard line with 6 minutes and 47 seconds left here in the third quarter, leading 27-0. No score yet in the third quarter. 2 receivers to the left. Watley in the shotgun. Ball on the 16. Watley going to run it. He cuts up field, gets to the 15, 14, down at the 13-yard line. Good hard run by the quarterback. Picked up about 3, maybe 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7 yards to go. He picked up 3. Watley trying to just run a quarterback keep around the left side. They turned him upfield at about the left hash, and he only got 3 yards out of it. I'd run him again. 2 receivers to the left. He's going to take the snap. He gives it to Mekhi Floyd going to the right, who's hit at the line of scrimmage and is spun around and picked up 2 yards. Ball at the 11-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Yellow Jackets, deep inside the Blue Devil territory. 3rd and 5 here halfway through the 3rd quarter. Rockmarts get to play from the sideline. They bring the receivers in very close to the tackles. They're going to drop back to pass. Watley rolls to his left. There's a holding penalty already, and they knock it out of his hands. And the Blue Devils fall on it at the 29-yard line. There were 2 men. One of them wrapped him up. They're going to say it was an incomplete. Nope, they're going to say he fumbled it. They declined the penalty. That was the incomplete pass that I was seeing. They declined the holding penalty, and the Blue Devils have it at the 29. One of the defenders grabbed him around the waist, and the other just reached up and knocked the ball out of his hands. And Rockmart fails to score on their first possession of the 3rd quarter after recovering a fumble. They fumble it back to the Blue Devils with 5 minutes and 26 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. The Blue Devils send in the other quarterback, Birds. He walks up under center. He's got 2 backs in the backfield. They're in the I formation with a receiver wide to the right. Ball right in the center of the field. The officials haven't blown the whistle to let them get started. Offensive line for the Blue Devils gets set. The quarterback takes a snap, pitches it to the tailback who's hit behind the line of scrimmage, and that was the starting tailback number 3 for the Blue Devils, Wallace. And he's going to lose a yard.
Tackle there made by number 25 for the Jackets, Travis Brown.
That's a drop for a loss of a yard. It'll be 2nd down and a little more than 10.
That's a Berkeley Mays drop for a loss.
4 minutes and 58 seconds. Quarterback up under center. He's going to take it, hand it off to his tailback. He comes through the line of scrimmage. He picked up 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 7. Maybe he got 4 out of that.
Got a Culver Exterminating High School scoreboard update. Carrollton up 37-21 over Hiram. Got Bremen, Heard County up 16-14 over Bremen.
3rd and 7. With 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, this is another big play for the Jacket defense. The Blue Devils taking a lot of time to get to play from the sideline. They send a receiver wide to the right. Quarterback up under center. They got him in the I formation. He takes a snap, hands it to his tailback, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage, and he may have got a yard out of it. And again, the Blue Devil lineman blocking late downfield. It'll be 4th down and 2. They were right here in the same spot earlier and went for it and made it. They're going to send about 5 new men off, and they're going to punt it from the 37-yard line. Would they fake it?
Tackle there by Jordan Rachel, number 52.
They snap the ball, and it's a high, short punt going to go out of bounds at the 30-yard line, maybe 35, 31-yard line. And Rockmart will have it there at the 31-yard line for their 2nd possession of the half. Rockmart leading 27-0, needing to score here.
Yeah, Rockmart need to come put some points on the board here this next series.
Yeah, we need to put another touchdown up on the board and get that running clock at 4th quarter.
I agree.
All right, the offense for Rockmart with the ball at the 31.
I see him throw it deep right now. 2
receivers to the left. One of them is the tight end. He's in the slot. One to the right. Watley going to throw. We never got set. And they blow the whistle. It's a 5-yard penalty. They'll mark it back to the 25-yard line, 26-yard line rather, and it'll be 1st down and 15 yards to go.
I tell you.
We got way ahead, in the first quarter, and it's almost like we lost focus.
We pulled off the throttle.
Yep. It's we've scored once since about halfway through the first quarter, leading 27-0. Watley takes a snap, drops back to pass, looking to throw, hits his back out of the backfield. They say it was complete. I thought it hit the ground. That was McCullough, the wingback, who slid down, reached back, and made the catch.
That was a good dig by him, for
yeah,
sure.
And he lost 2 yards. That we'd have been better off if it had hit the ground.
Right.
It was a low throw. He had to reach backwards, and his feet slipped out from under him as he reached back to make the catch. Rockmart with a second down and about 16, maybe 17 yards to go. We send C.J. Culver wide to the right, Juke Boozer wide left. We haven't been able to keep him off of our quarterback. We give it to Mekhi Floyd, who cuts around the right side. He's across the 30, crosses the 35. They say he's down at the 37. It'll be a 3rd and short. That's a good run by Mekhi Floyd, the senior wingback. 3rd and 3. And we had it all the way 2nd down and 16 or 17. He picked up about 13 or 14 yards there. And we got a 3rd and 3 situation manageable here for Watley. Takes a snap. He's going to give it to McCullough coming left. And he cuts upfield and gets the first down. He picked up about 6 yards, took it across the 45.
That's another Clay Birch Boutique Yellow Jacket first down.
First down, Yellow Jackets, the ball at the 46. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jackets still leading 27-0. No score yet in the second half for either team. 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets. Boozer is wide left, Culver wide to the right. Watley in the shotgun, drops straight back to pass. Got plenty of time. Steps up and throws the ball, hits a receiver, McCullough, at the 30-yard line. He's to the 25, spins away from 2 different tackles, and he's down at the 20-yard line. Watley wanted Boozer deep in the end zone, and he found McCullough out on the right side about 15 yards downfield. McCullough made a great catch. That ball was thrown high. He reached way up, went up a little bit for it and brought it down, and then gained about 10 yards after the catch. And so Rockmart has the ball right at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets.
That's a Clay Birch Boutique Yellow Jacket first down.
1st and 10, Rockmart. They take the snap, going to give it to Mekhi Floyd, who's hit behind the line of scrimmage, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all he got. I tell you, that the tackle for the Blue Devils just came across on the left side and met Mekhi Floyd in the backfield. He lost a yard, actually. It's 2nd down and 11. This Blue Devil defense is pretty good. We scored quickly 3 times, and we've only scored once since. Watley in the shotgun. He's going to drop back to pass. Under pressure, steps to his right away from pressure, and now he throws in the back of the end zone, and it's broken up. There were 2 defenders chasing Culver. That was the same play we scored on earlier in the game. Culver running across the back of the end zone. Watley rolling to his right, finally let it go, and a defender got up and got his hand on it and knocked it down. Clock stops with 48 seconds left in the third quarter. It's 3rd and 11, the ball at the 21. We've got to get down to the 10. We're taking a lot of time to get this play called. There's 20 seconds left on the play clock, though. Watley in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. We hit a man. Nope, I don't know where he was throwing it. He threw it to a spot where there was no receiver, and we're going to try a field goal. We attempted a field goal from this same spot earlier in the game. In fact, right before the second half ended. We attempted one from about 3 yards further than what this one will be. We're going to set this tee down at the 23-yard line, 24-yard line. Nope, that's the 29-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard field goal. We didn't get the first one off very good. Janzetic to attempt the kick. Good snap, good hold, and it is a very low kick that goes through the end zone, and the field goal attempt is not good. With 38 seconds, the score remains 27-0. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
Get your bronze on. Visit Totally Bronze Tanning Salon at 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart to get that beautiful bronze look. Totally Bronze Tanning Salon has a very clean and cool facility with a safe, well-lit parking area. For a quick tan, they have sunless spray tanning. Call them today at 770-684-3003 for an appointment or go by 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart.
Blue Devil offense after a missed field goal with the ball at the 20-yard line. Two receivers to the right, quarterback under center, single back in the backfield. He's going to hand it to him, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage hard. I believe that's Milholland, Dalvin Milholland, with the tackle. He actually hit him from behind and pushed him forward for about 2 yards. It's 2nd down and 8.
That's 4 tackles on the night for number 27 for the Jackets, Milholland.
They list him as a corner, but he's playing outside linebacker tonight and doing a pretty good job of it. The Blue Devils taking a long time here. They look to the sideline, and their coach is going to call a timeout. That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. That's what they were waiting on. So Rockmart leads 27-0 here at the end of the 3rd quarter over the Model Blue Devils. We'll be right back for the 4th.
Termites, wasps, ants, roaches. Do these words bring fear to you? If so, put an end to these fears by calling Harrelson Termite and Pest Control. Being the largest pest control company in Polk County, they can rid you of your fear of these words and bring a smile to your face. Call today at 770-684-1488 to schedule an appointment.
Silver Comet Furniture, your one-stop shop for all your furniture and bedding needs. We carry brands such as Ashley, Catnapper, Liberty, and Jameson Mattress Company. That's Silver Comet Furniture, 678-685-4320, 2000 Cedartown Highway in Fish Creek.
At Century Bank of Georgia, we're proud to offer online and mobile banking to fit your schedule and needs. Easily manage your debit card, pay bills on the go, set text alerts, make a mobile deposit, or make purchases using mobile wallet at any time of day. Discover what better banking is with Century Bank of Georgia. We want to be your bank.
Now back to the game on WZOT 101.9.
All right, our high school Culver Exterminating High School scoreboard update. Herd County up 16-17 over Bremen. I got Cedartown's went up 12-7 over Chapel Hill.
And Rockmart leading 27-0 here to start the 4th quarter on senior night, last regular season game of the year. Model Blue Devil quarterback hands it off to his tailback, who's hit behind the line of scrimmage. He lost a half a yard.
Tackled there by 52 for the Yellow Jackets, Jordan Rachel.
That's a Berkeley Mays drop for a loss. It'll be 3rd down and a long 12 yards or 8 yards to go. We need to stop them right here, the ball at the 22-yard line. They send a receiver wide to the right. The quarterback is Silver, looking to the sidelines. Plenty of time on the play clock, but they're taking their time. They send a second receiver to the right. He talks to his tailback, who is number 4, different from anybody else they've played in that position tonight. He takes the snap, and it's going to be a quarterback keep right up the middle. It was supposed to be a draw, but he didn't delay any. He took the snap and ran straight forward, picked up 4 yards out of it, and it'll be 4th down and 3.
That was stopped there by number 55 for the Jackets, Sherman Davis.
4th and 4 with the ball at the 26-yard line, and Model's going to punt it. Model to punt. High snap, but the punter got it off, and it bounces at the 50, rolls to the 45. They are kicking it nowhere near our punt return man. The ball rolls dead at the 40-yard line. Rockmart leading 27-0. Needs to score again.
We could use some more points.
Yeah, only one score since early in the first half. Ball at the 40-yard line. First and 10, Yellow Jackets. They bring their offense out on the field. They got one receiver wide to the right, and now Reed Couch is going to line up in the slot on the right side, C.J. Culver to the left. They've been throwing it a lot here in the second half. Watley going to throw it again. He rolls to his right. He's under pressure, drops back to pass, and there's going to be a holding call against a Jacket lineman.
That's a Cotton Splinters Marketplace and Christmas shop flag on the play.
I don't know how many penalties they've had tonight, but it's been a lot.
I've got I lost count.
It's gotten so bad that the Jacket offensive linemen are helping the officials out by collecting all the flags.
I got.
They're going to decline that one and make it second down rather than first down. It's second down and 13 yards to go.
Bremen has beat Heard County tonight.
Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Second and 13. Watley rolls to his right. He's got Juke Boozer over there at the 43. He steps out of bounds at the 44. A little pitch and catch for a gain of about 5 yards, and it'll be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. 5-yard gain by Boozer.
So I think Bremen now sits number 2 in that region down there.
Ball at the 44-yard line. 10 minutes and 10 seconds left, 15 seconds rather left. Watley to throw again. He's got Boozer again at the 45 across midfield. He backs out of bounds after making the catch.
It's the same play.
Same pass, a little bit further downfield this time. He picked up about 12 yards, moved the chains. That's another Clay Birch.
Boutique, first down.
Yep. Move the chains to the 44-yard line. It's a little out pattern. Ran downfield about 10 yards, turned around to his outside. Two receivers to the left. Watley, they never got set.
And that's another Cotton Splinters Marketplace and Christmas shop flag on the play.
And I tell you, the Jackets, they got to work on that this week because
this is
heading into the playoffs, you can't have mistakes like this.
This is the most penalties that's been thrown on the Yellow Jackets all year, I think, in this one game.
We said before the game started that coaches had something to work on each week, and this week it's holding and not getting set before the play is snapped, before the ball is snapped. That's on the quarterback. He's got to wait till his team gets set before he snaps a ball. He's going to drop straight back to pass, and he's got a receiver who drops the pass. That one was perfectly thrown. It hit him in the numbers. We've talked about the missed. Our quarterback's been a little off tonight, off target, but not on that pass. That one was perfectly thrown. It hit the receiver right in the numbers. That was one of the wing backs coming out of the backfield. He was about 8 yards downfield. And Rockmart going to take a timeout with 10 minutes and 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Leading 27-0. We'll take a timeout as well.
Kick downtime off the job site. Join the BF Goodrich Tradesman Support Program and get a discount on a set of 4 BF Goodrich All-Terrain TAKO2 tires, a 30-day satisfaction guarantee, and a roadside and worksite assistance program. See dealer for details.
We install truck lifts and truck accessories. We offer full tire service and alignment. AC and complete service is available. Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel. 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart. Phone 770-684-5067 today.
And now more exciting Rockmart Yellow Jackets football on 101.9 Hometown Radio.
All right, we're back here. Jackets up 27-0. Got 10 minutes and 3 seconds left in this game.
Second down and 15 with 10 minutes and 3 seconds left before Rockmart wins the region with a 10-0 season for the second time, second year in a row. Two receivers to the left, quarterback in the shotgun, and the PA announcers playing the music loud when our team's trying to call a play. Watley to throw. He hits a tight end out of the back, out coming down the line of scrimmage, and he catches the ball and runs toward the left sideline and picked up 9 yards. Ball at the 40-yard line. It's 3rd down and 5.
That was good yardage Reed got after he made that catch.
3rd and 6. The ball is right at the 40. Reed Couch dragging right down the line of scrimmage. Caught the pass and picked up 8-9 yards. The ball is right at the 40-yard line. 2 receivers to the right. Watley drops back the pass to throw again. And he's got Juke Boozer at the 30, who runs out of bounds after making the catch. Stops the clock, the first down, moved the chains. There were 2 defenders trailing him. He caught the pass and ran straight out of bounds.
That's another Clayburt's Boutique Yellow Jacket first down.
Move the chains, and the ball's at the 30.
I like it when you say move those chains, David.
Plenty of time on the play clock, but it's running. Watley in the shotgun. His receivers are to the left this time, and he's going to fake the handoff to Floyd and run it himself. He's to the 25 where he's hit. He's hit hard. They're going to pick him up and finally blow the whistle. He gets slung down after the play is over. And the Rockmart coaches wanted a flag there, and no flag. Ball at the 23-yard line.
They were all standing there right beside him, all the refs were.
2nd down and 3. Ball at the 23 with 8 minutes and 49 seconds left. 2 receivers wide to the left. 2nd and 3. Will we throw it again? We've thrown it a lot here in the second half. Watley in the shotgun. Brings a man in motion to the right. He's going to roll to the left. He's got a man open out there. That's Culver, who had the first down, and he came back trying to get more, and he got the first down. He did get it. He gained 4 yards. He gave it up, though. He caught the ball and came back to the middle of the field rather than just backing up and going out of bounds with the first down.
That's another Clayburt's Boutique Yellow Jacket first down.
That's a teachable moment for the senior receiver. I'm sure they'll look at that on film. When you only need a couple of yards, get the first down and move the chains. Don't give it up after you get it. 2 receivers to the right, quarterback in the shotgun. He's going to give it to Floyd. Going to the right. He's got blocking. Good blocking by Boozer. 5-3 touchdown. Makai Floyd. I tell you, both receivers.
And number 9 should have a flag thrown on him.
There's holding against the Yellow Jackets at the 9-yard line.
Number 9, after the play was over with, just went up and pushed one of our players back about 4 or 5 steps.
Number 9 is our quarterback, too.
And nothing was, no penalty thrown.
Number 9, the quarterback, had a late hit earlier in this half. Came flying into the pile and with a late hit, and there was no flag. They'll back this one up all the way to the 24-yard line after the holding penalty. That was a good run by Makai Floyd, an even better job of blocking by both receivers. Way downfield blocking to keep Makai Floyd going, and he eventually got in the end zone, but they bring it back. It's first down and 15, maybe 14 yards to go. 2 receivers split out to the right. Watley in the shotgun, takes a snap, gives it to McCullough, who's hit behind the line of scrimmage, and he lost 2 yards. McCullough was lined up in the right wingback spot.
They snuck in there on us.
Yep, he ran that speed sweep to the left, and it's 2nd down and 17 yards to go. We're going the wrong way. Ball at the 22-yard line. We got to get 27-yard line rather. We got to get it all the way to the 10. Watley in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right. He's going to drop back to pass. He's got time, and he overthrows his receiver who was running a crossing pattern. That was McCullough, the intended receiver, and he's not a real tall kid, and that ball was thrown just above his head, a little out of reach. It's incomplete. It's 3rd and 17 with 7 minutes and 21 seconds left in the ball game. Jackets leading 27-0 and need more, want more. 3rd and 17. Ball at the 27. Got to get to the 10. 15 seconds on the play clock. 2 receivers to the right. Watley in the shotgun. Ball on the right hashed. He's going to drop back to pass, and he hits Reed Couch at the 25, 20, and he's tackled down at the 18-yard line.
Reed gave that guy a good stiff arm before they brought him down.
He did. It'll be 4th down and 10 yards to go for the Yellow Jackets. We've attempted 2 long field goals tonight. Doesn't look like we're going to attempt a third. The first 2 were nowhere near. Plenty of time on the play clock. We send a receiver wide to the left. That's C.J. Culver on a 4th and 10. Boozer wide right. Watley in the shotgun. Looks to the sideline. They finally get the play set with 10 seconds. Watley looks around, gets his team in the right spot. Lyman gets set, and he's going to drop straight back to pass. He's under pressure, and he's going to be sacked at the 24-yard line by the big defensive end for the Blue Devils, who gets up clapping. Look at the scoreboard, young man, with 6 minutes and 24 seconds left in the ball game. Rockmart does turn it over on downs to the Blue Devils, and the ball will be spotted at the 23-yard line.
Culver Exterminating High School scoreboard update. Cedartown's gone up 29-7 over Chapel Hill.
Take it to them, Cedartown.
Yeah, Cedartown putting some numbers on the board late in the evening.
So Cedartown will be heading to the playoffs.
Quarterback for the Blue Devils hands it off to his tailback, who's hit at the line of scrimmage, might have got a yard out of it.
Was it me, or did that quarterback turn a complete circle before he handed the ball off?
He does. The tailback went to his left, and he stood up, and he always turns to his right. It doesn't matter what the play is. He stands up away from center and turns to his right. And that is poor technique. He's under center. He pitches it to his tailback, going to the right, and he's going to be hit at the 25-yard line.
And, you know, they're down 27 points, and they're still running as much time off the clock as they can.
Yeah, they don't want us to score again, that's for sure. 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
Tackle was made there by Dedrick Gibson for the Yellow Jackets.
3rd and 8 for the Blue Devils. And they will look to the sideline and wait and wait. And they send 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Quarterback in the shotgun with a single back in the backfield. No tight ends. Takes a snap, and he's going to try to throw it to the receiver on the right side. They complete it. He ran all the way to the 33. It's going to be a 4th and very short, or a 1st down. They're going to move the chains. He got 10. He got just enough. Moved it to the 33. That's exactly what he needed. So with 5 minutes left in the ball game, Model picks up a 1st down.
They hadn't had many conversions tonight.
Their quarterback looks to the sideline for the play. Clock is running. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in the ball game. 2 receivers wide to the left. They're in the shotgun. Quarterback takes a snap, gives it to his tailback, who tries to go left and runs right into the defender. I mean, he just ran right into him. He didn't try to go around him to the outside or cut inside of him. He ran right into him. And it's 2nd down and 10.
Stopped there by a host of Yellow Jackets.
The blocker had the defender had the blocker stood up, and the tailback ran right up the back of the blocker.
They've done that once tonight before.
It's 2nd down and 10, and they bring in another quarterback. 2 receivers wide to the left. Burge in the shotgun for the Blue Devils. Takes a snap and fakes the handoff, and he's going to run it. He's across the 40, and he runs over a safety at the 45, and he's down at the 47.
Tackle made there by number 8 for the Yellow Jackets, Mahaji Floyd.
That moves the chains. He's a big kid.
He is a big kid.
3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the ball game. The Blue Devils with a 1st down. 2 receivers go to the right side. 20 seconds left on the play clock, and they're using all of it they can. Quarterback in the shotgun. Ball at the 47. Quarterback takes a snap, gives it to the tailback this time, who timidly comes to the line of scrimmage and steps over the 1st tackle and picks up about 3 yards right at midfield.
Tackle there by number 27, Dalvin Milholland for the Yellow Jackets. I tell you, Dalvin doing a good job. He's racking up on tackles tonight.
Blue Devils with a 2nd down and 6 yards to go. Clock running, 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the ball game. The quarterback walks up under center. They're in the I formation with 2 receivers to the right. He pitches it to his tailback, who's hit at the line of scrimmage, bounces away from it and picked up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 5. Somebody got in there. He had to kind of hurdle a man in the backfield. He got to the line of scrimmage and then got 1 more yard. It's 3rd and 5. Big play here.
Tackle there by number 8 again, Mahaji Floyd.
Rockmart pitching a shutout so far, but the Blue Devils have crossed midfield with a 2 minutes and 19 seconds left in the ball game. And they're in no hurry. The quarterback waiting on the play from the sideline as the clock runs down, 2 minutes and 8 seconds. 9 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to snap the ball maybe. Quarterback calls for the snap. He's going to run it himself. He crosses the 45, and he's tackled at the 42. He picked up another 1st down. He needed 5. He got 6.
That's another tackle there by number 27 for the Jackets, Dalvin Milholland.
Rockmart brings some bigger kids into the defensive line, substituting.
I tell you, we're up 27-0. At this point, Model's objective is probably just to go home without a shutout.
1st and 10, Blue Devils, a ball at the 43 with 1 minute 54 seconds on the game clock. And their quarterback will walk up under center in the I formation with a receiver wide to his right. He's going to take the snap, pitch to his left, and we cut him down at the 40-yard line. He may have got to the 39.
That was number 21 for the Yellow Jackets. I'm sorry, number 24, Daquan Banks on the tackle.
3-yard gain. The ball spotted at the 39 with 1 minute 24 seconds left in the game. Jackets leading 27-0, and the Blue Devils in no hurry here. Their quarterback walks up under center with a receiver wide on each side. Now they change the play at the line of scrimmage. 1 minute 5. He takes the snap, fakes the pitch, and tries to throw and we intercepted it. Did it go off of the ground? Did we intercept that ball? And they're going to say we did. We have intercepted the ball. Yeah, we did. Keyshawn McCullough did. It went off the hands of the receiver, bounced off the body of the receiver, and McCullough came up and made the tackle, made the catch.
Now, that's what you want to see a replay on right there.
Yeah.
That's a good catch there by McCullough.
If we had instant replay in high school, that one might have touched the ground somewhere, but the officials say it hit off of the hands and then the body of the receiver. And the play clock's running, Rockmart, and they don't realize it yet.
We might have saw
Rockmart's intercepted it there. That was a bad throw. It was behind the receiver. He reached back.
We might have saw that on ESPN.
1st and 10, Rockmart. We're going to line up in the victory formation and snap it and be content to get out of here leading 27-0. They'll snap it to the quarterback, who will take a knee. We'll have to snap it one more time, or maybe 2. We'll have to snap it one more time with 40 seconds on the play clock and 44 seconds on the game clock. We'll let it run down and then snap it. The ball's at the 19-yard line. The first half, I tell you, that first quarter, we came out guns a-blazing. The rest of the game has not been pretty. We won the first quarter 20-0. We've won the rest of the game 7-0. But we're going to snap it to the quarterback, and that'll be the last play of the regular season for the hometown Yellow Jackets. Getting a hard-fought win against the Model Blue Devils, 27-0 here. And so for the second year in a row, Rockmart goes undefeated. That is the first time that's happened in years.
It's the third region championship.
Region championship. So,
third year in a row we've won the region championship.
I tell you, from this point forward, we start over. Rockmart's going to have to come out and play all these upcoming games like they played the first quarter tonight.
And I'm going to tell you, you know, we talk about, you know, Model's team. From everything I heard, they didn't show me anything tonight, and if it wasn't for our mistakes, there's no telling what the score of this ball game would have been.
Yeah, I'll agree. We made a lot of mistakes. Had a couple of turnovers that are unlike us, fumble.
Yeah.
We don't typically do that. Had some bad snaps. We don't typically do that. We had a lot of penalties.
A lot of penalties tonight, and those have got to get cleared up. You know, we're going into the first round of the playoffs next week. We will be playing the number 4 team in that region. I believe it's probably going to be Lamar County, but I'm not sure. But you know, we stepping into the playoffs. We got to play better ball as far as being disciplined than what we've been playing tonight.
But a big win here tonight for the Yellow Jackets, and congratulations on this second undefeated region championship.
It's almost like after that first quarter that we were just waiting for the game to be over.
That's right, yeah, and it's it was kind of like that. The first quarter, we came out, we had the foot on the gas, and we did what we had to do. When that second quarter hit, it's kind of like we looked at, well, we're up 20 points, so let's just back off and do enough to get by.
Yeah. But Rockmart gets the win, 27-0 over Model. And next week we'll start the playoffs. The first round will be played here. I tell you what, hometown fans, whether it's cold or not, come out and let's fill up the stands next week. The crowd was a little off tonight, a little disappointing on senior night for the last region game. I know it's cold. Get you a jacket, get you a pair of gloves, and come out next week and support this team for the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, and I agree with you, and if we win next week, the next week will also be here. So, these boys have worked hard all year long, and they deserve our support. So, come on out and be part of this. Just wrap up good, and hopefully we'll get a big enough crowd here. Everybody will be so tied in here they get to stay warm.
It'll be a two pair of sock kind of night.
And we think we'll play Lamar County. Model probably finish third. They'll have to go to Bremen next week. Bremen got the win tonight.
And that puts them at number 2. I think Callaway's the number 1 team in that region. So
Bremen trailed with 2 minutes left in their ball game. It was 7-16, and they came back and won 17-16.
Wow!
They intercepted a ball with 24 seconds left, and that ended Hurd's drive. So
I'm glad. I'm glad they beat Hurd County.
Yeah,
I don't like Hurd County.
So Hurd, I'm not sure what seed. I guess they would probably take the number 3 seed down there. So, but Rockmart takes the number 1 seed here, the region champs for the 3rd year in a row, and so a big congratulations goes out to Coach Parson, his staff, and the team. Hey guys, we got people walking by us and aggravating us, so
we're in production here.
All right, well, we're going to wrap it up here from Rockmart High School, and we're going to send it to the station for the All-Star Motor post-game show. And Michael and Brian and Robert are down there, and they're going to be giving you all the updates from around the region tonight. And be sure to call in. And be listening for Coach Parson. Be interested in what he has to say when he calls in. And he's giving a big speech down there on the field right now. You can kind of hear a little bit of it. But thanks for tuning in to Rockmart High School football.
You've been listening to exclusive coverage of Rockmart High School Yellow Jacket football on WZOT 101.9 Hometown Radio. Presented by
the Nathan Dean Agency, Armor Realty, Fast Track Car Wash, John Purser Allstate, 101 Church, Michael Tenney Main Street Realty, Dean Presley Flooring, Haskell Lawn Care Service, Floyd Medical, Brad Graham and Taylor Transport,